Microphone. Oh, hello. Hello, anyone out there? Hello, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I just got that weird shiver feeling because my window's open. I don't want my neighbors to hear me wondering what the hell is this a-hole doing across the way. Anyway, good morning for me. Good, whatever, for whatever time of day it is for you out there. I got big news. We got big news. How is everyone doing? Nostradamus, aka Diamond Nuts, here to say what's up. I need to come up with a better intro. I get it. Uh, Big news. I do want to talk about real quickly. Let's get out of the way. We're going to talk about Cardano, Solana, markets, whatever you guys want to talk about. Whatever you want to talk about. Hit me up. Talk about it. It's kind of boring out there. It's weird to say. It is really weird to say that it's boring out there. Boring out there in the crypto. Ethereum is in price discovery. I'm just pulling up. I know I'm late, but I see zero. I see zero viewers in the chat. So, oh, hey, baby pleb in the house. How you doing, bro? This stupid. All right, I see one. I'm gonna. By the way, thank you for all the help on the validator. I'm very excited about getting that going. I'm a little bummed out by a few things on it though. I really wish Harmony One would do a better job. I'm not having such a high barrier to entry for young bucks like us to get started. Anyway, let's pull up the desktop. I know it's a little late, but I'm still kind of getting some things going. I got a lot going on. I want to pull up, by the way, so Project Harmony, that's Baby Pleb, and then mine is Nostradamus. I will post links down below. Throw a few shekels that way, help us get elected. It's a long grind. I'm sure it's going to be a long grind. Like I said, I'll post links down below. If you're going to the staking, you would just simply go to validators. You have to, because it only highlights the elected. Then you would go to all, and then you can search for those two. Anyway, I want to take a quick look at the stock market before we get too involved here. Let me do this real quick. I want to see how my Tesla is doing, See how that old Tesla. See if I'm at risk of my shares getting called away. Oh, we got to do some camera adjustments. I just noticed that my OCD kicked in, and got to make sure my keyboards are parallel to the desktop. It's looking a little fuzzy now. How are we looking there? We gotta make sure we get this. All right, I could do this all day. I just gotta stop. All right, let me get over to Tastyworks really quick. Awesome, thank you, baby. I feel like it's gonna be a long grind. That's fine. Oh, yeah, it's a high goal, but you'll get there. Can't wait. Thank you. Can't wait to help. Oh man, I tell you what. This camera is just gonna crawl up my ass. All right, I think we're good. My problem is I don't like self-promoting. I really don't at all. All right, let's pop back over to the desktop. See what the stock market. Oh, the stock market's green. Surprise, surprise. When's that crash coming? Everyone's selling the big crash. We've been talking about the big crash for months now. All right, so my Tesla, I'm going to hit this. It's going to infuriate me because it bugs. Yep, there we go. Everything disappeared. Thank you. All right, let's see how we're doing. My call's down. Let's see. I'm not worried yet. We still got 44 days to go. Plenty of time. There should be a pullback. Right? Again, Tesla has to be over $1,700 by December. And the thing that's annoying, and I'll be in crazy profit. What would that be? That'd be another $50,000. You heard me. Wait, am I doing that math right? There's no way that's right. Yeah, that's right, dude. Another 500 times 100. Is that, yeah, 50? All right, if my Tesla gets called away, I would be up another $50,000. So, first world problem, first world problem. Statistically speaking, you're going to win selling covered calls over not selling covered calls, because most people can't handle that human nature of having to shares, getting married to the stock. And I typically don't get married to stock, but not owning Tesla would be so. Not be. We are literally that from awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I was talking to EasyNode. Big shout out to EasyNode. Very helpful. The other things that kind of bother me is documents or on how to set these up. I mean, I'm not a Linux. I'm not a Linux guru, but I know my way around. Pretty good, pretty good. And they make a lot of assumptions, and I'm sure some of it is just I don't read every nook and cranny. But the documents were hard to follow, and even EasyNode made it a lot easier. You know, there were still a few things in his documentation that kind of got in my way too. I'm not going to get into it, but EasyNode made it a lot better. I know he's still working on making it better. We're in an era where this can mostly be automated, right? People should be able to just freaking press a couple buttons and spin up a validator if they wanted. And I would love to see better plans from Harmony, because it's very, guys, it's very important to get more validators on decentralization. What I'm saying. So, and we're going to look at this with Solana Cardano too. I will be looking forward to eventually spinning up a Cardano node. So, I mean, right now my on one, but yeah, it should be easier to spin these up. And he was saying that they have programs that have been they've tried to get going to help the young kids like that. You know, I mean, young kids in validator age and validator age. Stake. Either way, I don't really know how rewards work when you're not elected. I guess it'll kind of pay out sometime. To get constantly elected, you have to be above 4 million. So I'm saying, you know, if you want to help out our cause, it is a great cause, but there will be a bit of a sacrifice. So just do it. You know, I'm going to grind it out a little bit at a time. I look at it as I just need 4,000 people to do 1,000, right? 1,000. For a lot of people, well, I mean, as the price of Harmony One goes up, if you're a baller shot caller, and you want to, you know, you want to help us all, the younger kids get elected, throw a few shekels at the smaller validators. You know, if collecting rewards, throw 1,000 here, 1,000 there, and eventually we'll get there. All right, so Tesla's kind of boring. It's not doing a whole lot. It was down yesterday. Going flat. What's the volatility? I need the volatility to go down. When is the earnings date? Yeah, plenty of time. No earnings coming up. So I think it's highly unlikely that my shares will get called away. There will be ways to defend against it if I start getting into trouble. We're still looking. Timing the market, whether it's stocks or crypto, it ain't easy, right? So I kind of time my covered call a little bit better. Again, I'm not worried. We're still 6% chance of touching. And then, so what do I get? Like $500? I would need Tesla to be like $150 for it to really hurt. But again, first world problems, because I'll be up another $50,000 in my IRA. $50,000 plus the credit receipt. You know, worst things can happen to you in life. I mean, my profit and loss, look at it like this. Look at the profit and loss of my IRA, right? And I don't even spend that much time in stocks, but I take calculated moves just like I do in crypto. Highly calculated move. Spent a lot of time researching and studying Tesla, and I went in heavy in Tesla. Tesla on the channel, all the videos are out there of all the stock moves I did last year in 2020, and then I eventually moved to crypto, mostly crypto. We made a ton of money off Tesla Neo, Expo, and Tesla's still crushing. I think Tesla is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar company. That's why it's going to hurt if it gets called away. Again, there will be ways to defend it, and then maybe we start playing the wheel and we get back in cheap. There's things you can do. You don't get rewards when you're not elected. Those that do stake you and hold a long term, yeah, that's what I figured. So that kind of sucks. You're gonna miss out on rewards. So that's why I'm saying don't put your whole bag there, and we'll just grind it out a little bit at a time. I mean, I personally I'm staking 10,000 to spin up the node, and then I added another 50,000 on my own. So I'm foregoing. Oh, and by the way, because we need more decentralization. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at my portfolio. Let's look at my staking portfolio. All right, I need to refresh. Something's missing. That's right, baby. I put 10,000 into Baby Pleb too. So you know, give a little, and we'll be rewarded long term. And karma and decentralization. You know what I'm saying? All right. So enough about that. Let's see what's going on in crypto in general. Do I not have? Don't tell me. I don't. All right. I think it's on my other desktop. Uno momento. Oh man, that camera. It's just gonna bug the shit out of me. Maybe I should turn this beautiful face off. I'm kidding. There we go. There we go. All right, let's. What am I trying to do? Trying to pull up the chart. What's going on? It's pretty boring. You know, again, it's really weird saying that it's boring in crypto when Ethereum's at all-time highs. Solana's in price discovery. F Solana. F Solana. Not, oh man, this sucks. I think I closed my window with all the trading charts. That's such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. Why would I do that? All right, let's just stop crying. Oh, all right. Oh, by the way, who's this sexy guy? How's this sexy guy doing? Let's see. We're at. It says somewhere on here, right? Where are we at? Oh, right there. 45 to go to hit my goal, and then I can delete the channel. I kid. Might be serious, but I kid. 45 to go. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see. I got the NASDAQ up. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, yep. Market crash is coming. Market crash is coming. I mean, we've been talking, not we, YouTube's been talking about this market crash pretty much ever since about here, right? You know, COVID and all that. I don't know. That looks like an all-time high to me. It's in blast-off mode. What's going on with Bitcoin? Plan B, bro. What's going on? Is it breaking down? Please, I don't want it to be. Is this a fake out? I bet they're getting pretty chippy over, pretty happy over on Crypto Savage chat. Let's take a quick look. You think they're bearish over there? Here we go. Am I banned? Am I banned yet? I pop in there and talk every now and then and see how they're doing. Crypto Savvy, chance for a video today. You think he's still bearish? Nothing's changed, guys. Move a couple lines, and Bob's your uncle. DX swipe. This is one of their favorite go-tos in this channel. DXY's pumping. The party's over for Bitcoin. Come on, dude. Like, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening with DXY that's bullish or bearish for Bitcoin as of late. It pumps one day and it dumps the next day. There is nothing going on in the dollar. Wait, Plan B. Oh yeah, we're piling on Plan B. We're piling on Plan B. He had a video. What was it? Savvy Videos. Check out Danger. Bitcoin could hit 48K. It could, dude. It could, right? It could. Bill Scott in the house. How you doing, brother? How are you doing? Anyway, so I posted in the chat, Bitcoin could hit 100K. It could, right? It could hit 100K just as easily, in my opinion, as it could. Well, I mean, I guess this, I don't know. Which has it? You know what we need to do? You know what we need to do? We need to have a freaking poll. That's what we need to do. Poll time. How do I do this? How do I need to go here. Ooh, Astro's at 33 cents. Is it time to buy Astro? Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, brother. Any freaking time. Is it time to, did I get my dip in Astro? Where's Fortnite? Is it time to YOLO? Is it time to take my YOLO BNB, my YOLO cake over on Binance and YOLO into is this the dip I've been waiting for? I've been patient. Snipe that. You know what I'm saying? All right, we need to have a you guys gotta go. Wait, I didn't want to put that. All right, that's yeah, I did. All right. What will happen first? Bitcoin 48K. Oh wait. Bitcoin. Well, what will happen first to the price of Bitcoin? Go to 48K. It will go to 100K. Boom. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. Bitcoin. Ethereum's pulling back too, dude. What is going on? So we broke into the channel, my long-term channel I was talking about yesterday. I know if you're here for Harmony One content, calm down. We're gonna get there. If you're here to pump your Solana bags, we're gonna talk about Solana and Cardano. Let's quickly go through the charts and see what's going on. Man, everything's pulling back a little bit. What's going on with the price of cryptocurrency in Denmark? All right, so Ethereum did hit price discovery. We're pulling back down. We got a new all-time high to go after. We might need to do the old fib touch, the old fib dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna worry about having the exact penny on my OCD. Don't want me. Close enough. Government. All right. So do we need to come back down and retest the fib? Let's do it. Let's get it out of the way. That is going to be right around, well, the previous high that was right around 43.80. Is that right? Let's go ahead and get that out of the way, and then we can go back into blast off mode. Ooh, Bitcoin. What's going on here? I bet they're getting super happy over in Savvy. All right. The Migos need to do a song. Savvy, right? It almost flows off the tongue. All right, Steve. This is a weird cycle. I got to tell you, I don't know that Bitcoin has ever done this previous bull run where it's gone above the 50, gone back down, gone above, gone back down. I think, like, if we were to lose it, it would definitely be a completely different cycle. That would be a pretty big move. I mean, we'd have to go down to about 57,000. I think there's a lot of support around that 7,000. So there's a lot of important stuff in play. We know Bitcoin can move pretty big, so I didn't Plan B say it had to be above 3,000, dude. Everyone just calm your tit, right? Calm them down. Now, I will be the first to admit, I don't know if it Plan B target by the end of November. 98K, man, that's a big move. That's a lot of money coming into crypto. I also don't think, right? I'm just gonna be more middle of the road. I'll be happy as hell if Plan B right. I'll be shocked as hell if Crypto Savvy right. And I'm more of a maybe it's just gonna be a slower, longer grind, right? But and I've said this a million times. More liquidity, more adoption, blah blah blah. There's not a whole lot of reason for Bitcoin to dump, right? All the reasons are technical, some weird ass technical analysis that they come up with. That's their biggest argument, which is how much technical analysis. The thing I hate about when I said Bitcoin could touch 100K, right? Kind of taking a jab at his Bitcoin could touch 48K. They have a bot that says Bitcoin reaching 100K is not an argument. That immediately smacked me in the face. And then this other like mod comes out and it's like, where's the chart? Right? Where's the chart? Bro, I don't need a fucking chart, dude. I can put all right, here's a chart. Maybe I should go past this, post this in the, but it doesn't mean anything, right? It doesn't, you can make you can put whatever lines in there to validate your thesis. He says we're in a wave, what are we in a wave B downtrend, I think. I say we're in a wave 3 uptrend, right? I think we're in a wave 3. A long-term wave 3, and I've counted waves within waves. Most of it adds up. The thing is, I mean, Elliott wave, I'm not a wave expert by no means, but my guess is you can backtest any chart and find Elliott wave, after the fact. How easy is it to find the correct Elliott wave before it happens, right? I've seen numerous different variations of the Elliott wave, and it depends on where you start, where you end, where you touch, blah, 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 blah. So, technical analysis. I don't want to piss off the people. I throw some lines on a chart just to pass some time, but especially in crypto, dude, and especially when I'm like, when it's pumping hard or dumping hard, I don't know, right, if you're going to get a whole lot of value in it. I tend to be bullish. I don't know if all previous bull runs we've gone up to the top of this logarithmic growth curve. That does put us near Plan B's targets, I believe. Yeah, look at that. I mean, is that really just all his? I mean, it's very interesting that Plan B has had the most success in charting Bitcoin, like hands down. Not even, no contest. Eventually it's going to break, right? Eventually Bitcoin's not going to $1 trillion. Eventually Plan B plan has it doing something like that. Well, maybe it does, but probably not on the pace that he has. It's probably a model that works really good in the beginning, decade or two of the asset, and then it'll eventually break down. So until it breaks down, I'm a rider till she bucks kind of guy, right? And it's worked. It's Bitcoin's boring, Ethereum's, yeah, and Ethereum has been kind of boring, right? It's all-time highs. It's all Cardano, boring as hell. Solana, not as boring. People already had some streamers over there. You know what? Every day I go like I'm gonna go. I just kind of got an idea of what I'm gonna talk about, and Fibonacci's, yeah. Well, Fibonacci's are spooky as hell, dude. Like I put a lot of, and I think that's just algorithmic trading, right? A lot of algorithmic trading, quant trading, and all that, and then it just kind of plays out. But they are spooky as hell, and I don't have a PhD in finance, statistics, and all that stuff. So I could be wrong. Anyway, as I was saying, every morning I get on the mic and I'm like, man, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about today. There's always go to Harmony One, Cardano, cryptocurrency, blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, I'm going to be in and out in 15 minutes. And then I'll pull up a Bitcoin chart and I can spend 15 minutes talking about it. And then ironically enough, I say charts are mostly a waste of time. Anyway, I do put a lot of value in Plan B, and I put a lot of value in the logarithmic growth curves and previous cycles. They don't repeat, rhyme, all that other BS one always says all the time. Well, I mean, Bitcoin so far, this chart, same one or better. This one's on the logarithmic growth like that. On the log chart, you can see that so far in the history of Bitcoin, during the bull market, it does peak. It does peak towards the top. Now, this cycle could break down too, but they both, Plan B and this line up together. So we'll have to see how this plays out, right? We'll have to see how this plays out. This goes to about 135 too. A lot of math behind it. A lot of math. That doesn't mean it's going to happen to a lot of people. Fractals, right? Fractals is a big thing. Everyone's looking at fractals, how it looks the same. Dude, it's pretty freaking easy to find fractals in a chart, line them up, make it quicker. Same play out. If I guarantee you there's fractals in there that you can line up and it makes it look like it's going to go up, and there's fractals that you could find that line up with this is going to go down, right? Get a long enough chart, you're going to find a fractal that's going to fit your chart. Like I said, I don't think, I know this is very similar to like 2013 bull run, and I do think there were at least two or three dips. I really have to zoom in, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. But this year, you know, it is different. I do think it is quite a bit different, and I don't know how much it's going to change. There are good things coming out, an Ethereum micro future that's kind of bullish. There might be an Ethereum they're talking about, and I think this has a high likelihood of happening this year, would be an Ethereum ETF based on the futures like the Bitcoin. Reasons I think this bull run is going to extend and be longer, maybe not blow its top off, because for one, the FOMO is not there. The only thing I see happening on, like, sit back and think. What are catalysts that can make this bull market hit what Plan B is talking about? Well, Plan B is based off stock to flow. So that's going to be a supply and shock demand. Are we going to get that supply and shock demand? We're going to need a little bit more FOMO. We're going to need catalysts. What catalysts are we going to need? I do think Ethereum is a pretty big catalyst, but is that enough to spark Bitcoin? I also kind of have this theory that Bitcoin might not be as fun this year, right? If a supply shock happens, it could start going, but that's going to have to be a lot of institutional FOMO, right? So I haven't really seen or heard anything about institutions FOMOing at this point, and those are a lot smarter traders than a lot of us retailers. So they're gonna figure out ways to get in it. Institutions are going to figure out a way to grind into Bitcoin until the FOMO happens, and I don't see any reason for them to FOMO, because they can continually manipulate it to the point where they keep buying it as cheap as possible. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Yeah, no, it's on-chain metrics of is that Rex in the house? I saw you tweeting about Eden. Tell me on some Eden. What the hell is Eden? Wait. I just saw Rex, and then I saw 88. I can't wait to see if he's saying good things about Cardano. I haven't looked yet. Or if he's shitting on Cardano again. Let's see. Yo, Diamond Nuts. I'm in both Sol and Ada. Oh, yeah. Yeah, one sec. Let me clear my throat. All right, I could sit here and talk about this Bitcoin chart all day long. I've given my thoughts quite a bit. Solana, there's a couple things I do want to look at. I haven't looked at these in a minute. What's Harmony Fund? 29 cent. Everything's kind of pulling back. Polkadot struggling a little. It's coming back to the fib. Is it going to hold? Cardano was pumping. I don't know why. It pumped all the way back up to the fib. I have no idea why. I know Cody. I'm very bullish Cody. I've been stacking. That's the thing I've been buying them. Like Cody launched their mainnet. I think AdaPay had some news going on. I think some of the news finally started hitting the presses from like what Charles was talking about, like how he's throwing a ton of resources at Hydra. Hydra is going to be the scaling sushi. The scaling sushi. All right. Thanks for coming today. Hit that up. All right. So Hydra is going to be the scaling solution for Cardano. One on Harmony One, of course. It might be a little too. Oh yeah. No, I know what's on Harmony One. It's. I got some degen money, a small splattering of degen money. I'm kind of feeling an itch for. You got to sell me on it. Well, I mean, is Eden just a cool name? What's it do? All right, we can take a look at that in a second. All right, so Cardano. Is it time to sell my Cardano and all in Solana? Let's just get to the title. Someone posted on a prior video. It was Cardano versus Solana or something, that He sold all his Cardano, went in all in Solana, and he can never be happy. You know what I'm thinking? I gotta go find me that what's his Christian Bell, good for you video. And I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Good for you. And how was it? Dude, they're I don't care, right? Solana is flip Cardano and market cap. Well, let's take a look. Solana flip Cardano. Good for them. Good for them. I really don't care. If you know, I was watching because James over at Best Answer. He spends a lot of time making all these models and stuff, and I've actually tried to research Solana, and I just keep coming up to the same like dead ends. So Wikipedia doesn't have a bunch. It talks about who created it. I even Anatoly Petrovsky or something. I'm sorry, bro. Don't send the Russian mafia after me. I'm sure you're a cool bro. There's not a whole lot about what they're developing, the development team. But dude, I wish them all the best. There's no doubt. Well, that they're which one's going to be better, Solana, Cardano? I don't know. They're going to be two completely different ecosystems. So, and there's nothing wrong with this. I've said this a million times. There is going to be a symbiotic relationship, centralization and decentralization. There's pros and cons to everything. Anyone that tells you that decentralization is the best and the answer for everything doesn't have a grasp on reality, right? There's pros and cons to everything. And even just that symbiotic relationship that'll form. There'll be cons. There's always going to be cons, right? There's going to be pros and cons to Cardano. There's going to be pros and cons to Solana. But I keep coming back to a lot of I think James over at Invest Answers, he is enamored by like, the finality and the TPS, right? How accurate is all that though, right? I have no idea. I wish Solana all the best. He bought Solana at like $45, and he has a much bigger audience, and he constantly he can highlight it. So he bought Solana at $45 in May. He looks like a freaking genius. I started buying Cardano in December at 16 cents and buying it heavily in January. With a 50 cents with an average cost of 50 cents, right? So I was up over 6x at one point. Cardano will continue to go up. To this bro that said he sold all his Cardano and FOMO'd in, maybe he didn't. Maybe what was his thesis? What was his thesis that he went into Cardano? Was it purely just trade? Does it have anything to do with the ecosystem? Does it have anything to do with what they're doing? The biggest reason I'm attracted to Cardano is a lot of the same reasons I'm attracted so heavily to Tesla, right? Technology, where I see them, and the pot odds of how I see them succeeding in the future. The team. Again, Tesla has some of the best engineers on the planet. I think they have the pool of the second best engineers on the planet, and that's only because the best are at SpaceX. And sometimes SpaceX helps those bros out at Tesla. So anyway, there's other things that draw me Cardano, the community. I'm sure the community is on it. I'm sure it is. But there's other things too. I really, really, really like what Charles is doing in Africa. I think that's really great, and I want to support that over than I do, FTX, FTX, and their big Solana bags. I would much rather give back to what I think is an ecosystem that's giving back to the world more than say something like Solana. And again, there's going to be room for both. If there's a huge bear market and I pull a lot of money out and then I eventually go back into cryptocurrency, at that time I will probably add Solana to my diversity. Because you can stake it too. I believe there's Cardano. I think right now the current statistics are about 72% of its stake. I saw on one website, which was pretty impressive, that Solana's like 79%. So that was very impressive. I think they're both going to succeed. I think they're both Cosmic Wizard NFT drop. What is what smart chain is that on? Is that on E? On Cardano? I'm kind of like over NFTs right now. There's oh man, speaking of NFTs, there's a couple things that happened this week. I almost talked about one yesterday. I don't even want to bring light to it. I don't know if you guys have seen the Jungle Freaks NFT and all the drama going around that. Uh, well, so that dude Trosley is a artist for Hustler, and he did some very, ooh, man, I gotta tell you, these are some of the most offensive, racist cartoons I've ever seen in my life. And I even saw another channel. Did I talk about this yesterday? I don't think so. A dude bought $45,000 worth of those, and they started, the sell off was pretty intense. And he even put a video out trying to like justify how these weren't, how these don't necessarily have these cartoons are easily some of the most racist cartoons I've ever seen in my life. And then the dude put out a comment that it was a much different time and it was supposed to be satire. I'm just like, dude, I kind of give him a pass. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't condone it, but it was a much different time. It was a much uglier time. And, I'm not a big fan of cancel culture, but at the same time, satire or not, like, I don't even see how you could, and Hustler was definitely, they were the Howard Stern shock jocks at the time. Ugh, man. I'm not even, I don't even want you guys to go look for them. They're that ugly. Where's this Cosmic NFT Wizard? Cosmic, sipping on some wizard. All right, let me Google it real quick. Oh, and then there's this other dude I watch. I've watched a few of his videos. Cosmic. And Kale. I don't know if you've heard of this guy. He's a big up and coming YouTuber. Basically just a louder knockoff of Alex Becker. Dude, this guy is dropping an NFT drop today, and he's doing a great job of promoting it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious to see if it's gonna sell out. He's promising. He's basically promising he'll make tons of money. And maybe I'm not buying it. He's dropping 1,953 of these NFTs, and it's an Ethereum with all these big boasts. If that thing sells out, that dude's gonna make $9 million. Are you freaking kidding me? I need to switch the direction. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of guy. All right, Cosmic Wizard. I don't think this. All right, I think I need to add NFT to my Cosmic. The debut for Medium, our first release October 18th. Those look kind of cool, but I'm kind of over NFT right now. Where are we at? I feel like NFTs are going to get a huge. They might. They might. I'm more of a. Right now, I'm more of a let the NFT. Because for me, dude, I just don't have that kind of time. There's like I've talked about this. There's a lot of money that could be made in it. There are ways if you got the time to make money buying and selling and flipping NFTs. For example, going out there and putting bids and getting them cheap and flipping them right away. But that takes a lot of time, and I just don't have that kind of time. I did it for a little while. It was fun for a little while. I quickly got burnt out on it. So my philosophy on NFTs right now is I'm going to wait. I'm going to patiently wait, like I patiently wait with all my boring ass crypto right now, with my boring ass Cardano that I believe in. And I think has the best chance of being the number one. I think Cardano, out of all the smart, has the best chance of flipping Ethereum. No, I don't know that anyone will flip Ethereum. Ethereum pulls off, if they pull off sharding and ETH 2.0 and all that, they'll probably remain number one. But there's plenty of room for Solana, Cardano, Binance. That's the thing, dude. Like at the beginning of the year, Binance was pumping. Binance was 400 and some dollars, 70 billion. It was the number three spot. And then like a few things happened, and Polkadot. It was Polkadot and Cardano kind of fighting. It was Polkadot, Cardano, and Binance kind of fighting each other. And then, Cardano started booming. Then Cardano held the number three spot. And now it's had a pullback. You gotta think the opposite. Don't FOMO into something in price discovery and sell something at a 30 or 40% discount. I was a pure trader, I would be selling Solana right now and buying Cardano. And just like it would, maybe it was probably smart to sell Cardano at $3 and buy Solana when it was down at like 140. All that stuff, hindsight's 2020. That for me, I got a huge ass Cardano bag. I got a huge ass Harmony One bag. Let's stake. Let's earn that passive income. And speaking of that, two huge catalysts. Three. I'll keep huge catalysts could be coming our way for Cardano. Plutus application back in is going to be coming online hopefully this month. When that happens, TVL, the TVL is going to come flowing into Cardano. It's going to be overflowing. It's going to burst the seams, and that right there can cause the price of Cardano to rip to like $5 plus. Right? You heard it here first. Now there's some things that could go the other way, right? Plutus application back end gets delayed, the bull market's over before anything happens, and Solana or Cardano doesn't see $3 or $4. Guess what? I got plan B. We wait until we're right. We wait until the next bull run. We buy it when it's cheap. We'll have to well if the everything blows itself up but Cardano, I'll take profits in the other stuff. I'll hold my Cardano bag and we'll have cheddar on the side, right? We wait until we're right. And there's no doubt in my mind whether I end up being right or wrong that Cardano's going to be successful. Like I'm convinced Harmony One will be successful. Yes, I even think Solana will. So I'm not FOMOing into Solana when it's in price. If I didn't FOMO into it during its last dip, I'm not FOMOing into it when it's in price. All right. What smart chain is this on? Cosmic Universe. Cosmic, the debut NFT collection for. Is this on like Solana? Because then I'm definitely not buying it. I'm not buying any Solana, man. I'm not setting up a Phantom wallet. I almost did, but I never did. Planet Krypton. 7 Root Races, Wizard, Apes. Oh, it's on Harmony. Dude, bro, why didn't you say so? Well, that makes me want to get it right there. Where do I go? How much are they? Let's see, it's time for the big reveal. Oh, don't they have like a yield farm? Is this I think, and like a game coming? Yeah, is this, don't tell, all right. Ready to look at that? Yeah, I've seen this around a little bit. I got somewhat interested in it for a second, but I haven't put a lot of research into it. Ooh, oh, I thought I got a I got a text message. I thought my Herman Miller chair was going to be delivered today or something. It was just it. Anyway, Buy Magic. Yeah, I've seen this before. Where's the NFT, bro? Where is the NFT? Buy Magic. Oh, NFT. Read. Are you gonna get any? Are you gonna get any? Is this gonna be like a game? Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I really don't. Let's hop on over to Harmony One and see how things are doing while we're at it. All right. Tranquil Finance, man. I gotta tell you, I love me some Tranquil Finance. I'm getting more and more bullish on Tranquil Finance. I've been, watching and listening to them in the Discord. They're up to 72 million TL, which is really good. Price has kind of been hanging. It's been hanging around like the 45 to 50 cent level. Kind of a bummer because I'm gonna do it anyway, but I would have much rather have done it when it was at 45 cents. Let me tell you. So I've got plenty of Trank that I've let built up. I'm bullish Trank, man. I'm bullish. Let's see how this plays out. All right. Caveats here, right? Very high risk. Very high risk. This is all house money. So keep that in stride. There's other great yield farms out there too that probably get better returns on, immediate better returns on, and that would be, for example, like Buzz Finance. I think this one is going to pay rewards just in the fact that I think the value of Trank could go up. So let's see. Let's see. I'm in all of them. I'm in Fuzz. I'm in DeFi Kingdoms, and I'm in Fuzz. And there's some other ones out there that look interesting. I don't want to spread myself too thin, and I'm just going to focus on what I'm in. So this is really the first time I'm going to claim any rewards since I've YOLO'd into this on Sunday. So we got 49 from borrowing, 49 Trank from borrowing. Or is this speed? What is taking on Harmony 1? What are you doing? Is this Harmony 1 or is this Trank? Is it a combination of both? Do we still have an RPC issues? What's going on? What is going on? Trank. Alright, I got my Trank. Let's hop on over to here. So what I'm doing, just like I'm doing in DeFi Kingdoms, I'm YOLOing it back in. So this APR has come down a bit, but that's fine. That's fine. It's still a good APR. Let me claim that Trank. Yeah. You know how you can solve that, guys? Go stake some Harmony 1 at my validator, baby pleb 2. I kid. But serious. All right. One more Trank down here to claim. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take half my Trank, swap it into Harmony 1, and we're YOLOing back into it. So hop on over to Swap. I have no idea what this liquidity is like. Yeah. Trank 1. All right, 197. Do some quick math. Half of that would be what, like 98? Yeah, I got a little bit of. Let's do 99. I can cover the one. 99. Let's swap that in. See how we're doing. Yeah. And I'm gonna continue to do this for a while. Like I said, I'm YOLOing on Trank at least 2 weeks to a month maybe, and then we'll play it by ear from there. If I understand the risk. Rug pulls, exploit, Trank goes to 0. This is a liquidity pool, so if Trank goes to 0, I'm going to lose all the money in that pool. Now, hopefully I'll still be able to pull out what I have in, because the one, that there's less risk than, say, a liquidity pool when you're doing this. The interest rates aren't as great. I mean, I'm earning more than if I were to take, and then you borrow it. So I'm earning good interest, but it's not going to be, what is it? It's like 40-50% net APY. Oh, because I'm borrowing too. So I'm earning 19% overall in my Harmony 1. Not great, but the risk isn't there like a liquidity pool. Liquidity pool, one side goes to 0, it goes to shit. All right, so I got to go over here to liquidity. I'm going to hit max on Trank. You're going to confirm back. There we go. Get my LP token. I mean, we're complaining that it's slow, but this is not obviously Ethereum, and even Cardano for that matter. Solana, yeah, I'm sure Solana, we would have already been done like an hour ago, right? All right, so I have an LP token. We need to refresh this page. App still does. Transaction still happening. We're gonna blame this on Sushi Swap. Lent Dell in the house. How you doing, brother? How are you doing? All right, there's my LP tokens. I wish they would get this on DFAT. It is what it is. I have no idea how much money I have in this liquidity pool. I think it's around $2 grand at this point. All right, guys. I kind of hit a. Well, if there's anything you want to talk about, let's talk about it. I'm just kind of, I don't. We've done the Harmony One. Is there anything about Harmony One you want to talk about? Anything about Solana, Cardano? Anything you want to talk about at all? Let's see what Blent's got going on. I need to adjust this up. All right. He's coming. He's talking about the Wizards too. So Blent's sipping on some Wizard. Bill was talking about sipping on some Wizard. Yo, pass up my Eden. Oh wait. Sorry, man. I'm so sorry, Rex. All right, I'm gonna check out these wizards. Maybe. How much is a wizard? How much is a wizard? I'm kind of effing with Rex right now because he knows what I'm doing. All right, let's see what he said. Eden, only a week old, already had initial run up and pullback, and he used the native tokens to buy bunny NFTs for now. High yield farming. That's pretty much it. So it doesn't have a utility. Where is this at? Is this on farmers only? 351, dude. That's a lot of money for a effing NFT on Harmony One. Do they have utility? Where do you farm this Eden at? Oh, that's on DeFi Kingdoms, isn't it? Did they just recently add that little Harmony One logo? That's kind of cool. I'll tell you what, the one I'm not in on Harmony One right now is Artemis. I have FOMO on Artemis. So they had something in their white. Can't get over the kind of bug. All right, what? All right, Eden. Freyala interests me too. Is anyone doing some Freyala? I know there's a lot of people talking about that. It looked like a little bit more than I was willing to invest my time in. I clicked around the map a little bit. Just like, Eden. Where do you swap? So is there a liquidity pool here? Do they have a yield farm? What does this token do? What is this? Only up a week, run up and pull back. One up and pull back. So why are you so bullish? 0.003 cents. That's cheap as hell. There's only $122,000 in liquidity. That's kind of scary. Be careful. I know you've been crushing on stuff. Be careful. It scares me. Not gonna lie. Reverse. You use DeFi Kingdoms swap. So yeah, but I'm having a hard time. Like, I managed to mint a few plots of land. Oh, good for you. Was it expensive? Was the land expensive? I didn't invest the time. I've been more focused on DeFi Kingdoms, but don't they kind of have a partnership with DFK? All right. All right. So you use DeFi Kingdoms to swap, but you use the native tokens to to buy funny in it. I don't see a lot of value in that, to be quite honest. That's definitely degen. That's a little too degen for me. How do you feel about reverse? Well, if you're trying to go backwards, I love reverse. What is reverse? Reverse what? Is that a token on Harmony One too? Is that a token on Harmony One too? I have no idea. Reverse. Harmony One. So do they have like Do they have like a legit game coming too to Freyala? Or I mean, it kind of looks like they did, but it looks very, very early. I mean, so it's like oh, nothing. Reverse harmony, reverse harmony, reverse protocol. Is that what you're talking about? I think I have seen a couple tweets on this one in my Discord. Reverse is a unique yield generating and community led treasury protocol featuring rebasing yields and protocol owned liquidity. All right, let's see what we got. Ohm-esque. Isn't Ohm the big, like what everyone's talking about? Like everyone's making like 80,000 over. I don't know anything about that. Just know I've seen a couple videos for going on autonomous. I don't even remember. Eden has a single staking for one words in Eden. How much do you earn? What's the APR? Single staking where, bro? They don't have single staking on DeFi Kingdoms. They also are gonna offer single staking for Jewel. Well, that sounds interesting. But that's not on DeFi Kingdoms. It's on their own platform or what? Do they have their own yield farm? Or is it just a website? Eden. You guys want the alpha in Harmony 1, you come and watch these videos and then Rex brings it to us. That's how it happens. Rex and a few others. You're not getting it from me. We just all hang out together and learn. Founder with Eden, and one trading. And where do you find this stuff, Rex? This is so degen, they don't even have a. Oh yeah, this nothing to do with E. That's just an actual girl's. All right. Yeah, man, I don't know on this. I don't know anything about the Ohm. I don't know anything about it all. Inspired by Ohm mechanics. I do know Ohm. If I'm thinking about the right thing, I'm pretty sure I am. Ohm protocol. Isn't this the one that people? Oh, Olympus. That's it. Yeah. This one makes me, dude. I'm no authority, right? But don't they offer like crazy? What smart chain on? Is this on Ethereum? Polygon? What do we got? Aren't they offering like ridiculous APRs? Obviously, like 80,000 or something, right? I have no idea what network it's on. I don't know, bro. I don't know. The ones I'm in on Harmony 1 right now, and I'm open to suggestions. I'm heavily into DeFi Kingdoms. I love Fuzz, and I love the one Tranquil. Tranquil's not on here. Another loot swap, man. And then I was looking at this one. It looks like OpenSwap. Did they have a major problem with their version 1? Surprised to see them coming back. I thought I saw that they had a decent amount of liquidity. So I'm in DeFi Kingdoms. I'm in Fuzz. I'm in Tranquil. I love those all a lot. The ones that have somewhat interested me looking at them have been Farmers Only a little bit. I haven't done anything there. And Artemis. But they haven't interested me enough. But the safest one, obviously. And they just recently hit a new all-time high in TVL, and they're still paying really good rewards. So, I talk about this all the time. Harmony 1 is one of the best, if not the best place to learn DeFi yield farming. And they got so much stuff coming. It's really easy to send your money over there. You can do it natively just by buying Harmony 1 on Binance over. You can use the bridge. The bridge is pretty easy to use. You get Bitcoin bridge coming out Monday. Natively send your BTC over the Ethereum bridge, right? It's all really cool stuff, and you will learn a lot from doing this. I've done several videos showing you how to do this. I still do it quite often from time to time. What was it, like Monday? I sent money over from Anchor on Terra Luna across the Terra Luna bridge. Farming fund. These are, and as you start doing yield farming, you really start fine tune. You really start understanding how this stuff works, how liquidity pools work, why they're amazing. So Sushi Swap is still a great place to diversify your cryptocurrency portfolio. Because you can bring, now I'm not saying get crazy, right? When you see like how much this stuff is paying out, you're like, hey Tom, why not put all your money there? Well, because it's deep, right? There's smart contract risk. Smart contract risk is a big one. Flash loans, things like that. Even Sushi Swap over here. There's no Chainlink Oracles live yet on Harmony One. Once that happens, once Chainlink Oracles happens on Harmony One, I think that can lead an explosion of TVL over here. And you know what that means? The price of Harmony One is going to go to the moon. Anyway, you can do yield farming over here. For example, the Sushi One is the one I was in. Why are the interest rates not going? Well, this is going to help make it hard for me to my point. But you can earn really good interest rates. I really enjoy yield farming in a bull market, or what I perceive to be a bull market. There we go. Let's look at TV. All right, so the one I was in right along these two right here, the BTC ETH, you can earn 16% on your Bitcoin and your Ethereum. Now you got to understand a permanent loss. I personally don't worry about it too much. And the ETH one, you could pair an equal amount of Ethereum and an equal amount of Harmony One. They'll probably pretty much go up in lockstep. There won't be a whole lot of impermanent loss, and most of that'll be offset by the fact that you're earning 40% interest that compounds quick. You can take it out daily, hourly, whatever you want, and put it right back in and compound it fast. So great way to diversify your portfolio and a great way to learn yield farming. If you're new, less risk averse, use Sushi Swap. They're still paying really great rewards. They're battle tested. They're on Polygon. They're on Ethereum. They're on Harmony One. I think they're on a few others. And it's a great way to learn. You can spend even just a couple $100 over here and yield farm with $200, right? You could yield farm with $100. Just start learning the road. Awesome. I want to see this bunny NFT. Is it like is it like a Bugs Bunny murdering Roger Rabbit? All right, let's take a look. How much do these cost? These are weird. These are a little weird. Is there a card game or something going on with this too? Is this like Viper Nest? MT, how you doing? Viper, yeah, dude, I love me some Viper Swap. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. The bank depositing for Jewel on X Jewels. Yeah, for the Jewel. But where's this Eden? Where do you earn Harmony One by staking Eden? I might throw a little at that. What's the scoop on the BTC bridge? November 8th, next Monday, brother. Test launch caught me off guard. I thought public launch was like, yeah. I don't know if it got delayed or what's going on. It could get delayed. The main launch November 8th, next Monday, and it's limited to like less than 20 Bitcoin. Yeah, good, burn it in. We don't need anyone like losing a bunch of Bitcoin. That would not be good press, right? If there's a problem, they'll get it fixed. I'm pretty excited about that. Viper Swap, I love me some Viper Swap. They have some really cool things you can do over there. That's probably so the top 3 yield farms are going to be Sushi Swap number 1. Really TVL wise, DeFi Kingdom. But I would say from a safety standpoint, I would put Sushi Swap ahead. They got a much bigger team, making sure that the contracts, and nothing against DeFi, they're bringing on team members and stuff. The Sushi Swap has been in the game for a minute, right? At least over. Viper Swap's really good. DeFi Kingdom. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Look at the interface. So there's going to be a lot of similarities there. There's some really cool stuff. So, okay, I have heard, now, be fair, Viper Swap has been good, and there's a lot of cool things you can do over there, but I've heard that there's no new real development going on there, and like the dude that even created it is like stepping away or something. I don't know, right? There's some cool stuff you can do over here. I'm actually doing, because I have some DaVinci. They have these single staking pools that could be pretty cool. If you're into any of these, you can earn more. This Kuro, right? I missed the boat on Kuro. Where's Retro? He came with that alpha too late. I would have. I wonder what the price of Kuro is doing in Denmark right now. Kuro was one of those DGen coins I missed the boat on. Kuro, if you own Kuro, take your ass over to Viper Swap and deposit it over here and earn more Kuro. There's only $2,600. Is that right? Is that in the millions, or is it really only 2,600? You get nice free Kuro though. You can buy. I've heard a lot about Floki One or Shiba Harmony. Where, bro? So I got my DaVinci. Over here. My Vinci. I'm very bullish. Yeah, I threw like, I don't know, $700-800 at Vinci DGen play, but it is the NFT marketplace on Harmony One, right? OpenSea brought in $2 billion in the month of September. I just need a small percentage of that over on DaVinci. You can buy some Floki or Shiba. What are the prices of these? Do they show up in you trying to get me to degen into something today, right? All right, so when I say I'm looking for the next Shiba Inu, I am legit. I mean, I'm legit looking for the next Shiba Inu. What's that next coin? All those greedy. I'm not looking to just degen into something just to degen in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the next coin that Coinbase and Binance are going to trip over each other's D to list, right? That's the type of stuff that's going to explode. Not these like quick pump and dumps of some side chain. Like this is, so here, plan B. So obviously finding the next Shiba Inu is not going to be the easiest task in the world. It's not going to be the easiest task in the world. We may not even see the next Shiba Inu run. All the wheels could fall off. Actually, go see what's happening because the wheels were starting to fall off. But maybe the next time, at least we'll be ready because Kuro pumped with all that. But we gotta be quick on the trigger to whatever the next meme coin is to pump to go find it over on like Harmony One, right? That's gonna be the play. Floki's like an Inu. Is it Floki Inu? I mean, look at this. 100. It's actually pretty impressive that it has 198,000 liquidity, but that's nothing. Like, how big a bag do you have? And be careful, man. Be careful. You could get wrecked in Shiba. You can most definitely wreck something with low liquidity. So, I am eager to degen. You know, I got a little bit of degen fever right now, but I'm gonna be patient, just like I've been patient with all my moves. I've become a much more patient person. The only crypto I've really bought as of late is Cody. I've been very patient. I'm sniping Cody and I'm looking to buy more Cody. I take that back. So I bought $200 of Shiba and I immediately doubled my money, pulled my money out. The rest is a free ride. So I got that $200 sitting there, right? And I can be patient. I can be patient for the next one. And again, maybe the move is when we miss the boat, we find what its sister is over on Harmony One, or maybe even sometime down the road, Cardano or whatever. Oh, you know, man, this is such bad timing. I started to talk about the three, oh my goodness. And like if I were to put timestamps, yeah, I talked about Cardano and then I waxed on about a bunch of like meme shit coins, and then I finally got back to my point on Cardano, but here it is. You might be, bro. You might be. Again, again, I got a little money. I got a little money that I might. But you got to sell me harder, right? Like some bunny NFTs and yeah, you brought alpha, bro, for sure. Like FuzzFi, banger, banger. I love the FuzzFi. Anyway, Cardano, three. I got to get this out before I get sidetracked by Rex. Three major catalysts that could be coming for Cardano and make the price skyrocket, and I think they're coming, right? You're getting, not financial advice, you're getting Cardano at a huge, steep discount. I believe it will see all-time highs plus this year. These catalysts are going to be, and I did get this one out, Plutus application back in, going to allow the DeFi to start firing up and the TVLs come flooding. Charles is over in Africa putting in work. He's going to come back. There's going to be some announcements. That's going to bring the money in, and then either of those two could bring a huge amount of FOMO. And then there you go. I had another one. I don't even remember the point. But they're working on Hydra. Once this TVL comes in, if they announce any kind of new partnerships with Africa, it's going to go freaking crazy, and the FOMO is going to really hit. So. I'm not saying, like for me, I'm not saying go out, and I'm not saying sell your Solana and buy Cardano. I'm not saying sell your Cardano and buy Solana. Now, odd odds if you were to do one of those two would be to sell your Solana and buy Cardano, right? Because Solana's in price discovery, Cardano's at a steep discount, previous all-time highs. Odd odds. That doesn't mean Solana can't double and Cardano go down because Plutus application backend gets played, or you know they still continue to have these currency issues and this and that. So, all right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I do have to get to work pretty soon. Let's see what's going on. It's been a minute. I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning. It was like, I was complaining how boring crypto is. But when I woke up, it wasn't so boring. Ethereum was still in price discovery. For no uncertain reason, Cardano was pumping. Solana was in price. Cardano was hitting 214. Then I had nothing better to do but stare at my phone and watch prices for the next 4 hours while I listened to videos on YouTube. And it started creeping back down. At the beginning of the stream. It looked like Crypto Savvy Chat was pretty happy. So let's see how we're doing. I have no idea. Are the wheels still falling off, or have we bounced back up? Oh, there were a couple of charts I wanted to look at. So let's get that out of the way too. AstroSwap, what's it doing? 33 cents. Tell you what, man, if this dips down, this dips into the 20s, this is where I might degen some money. Might be where I degen. Anyone done the poll yet? Well, it will go to 48K. You guys got to get over here and hit this poll. We got to show those crypto savvy guys what's up. 50-50, 2 votes so far, 50-50. All right. Let's close tab. And let's do this. And I just want to look at one chart mainly. We're going to be looking at the overall 2.8 trillion. Get a little refresh job on this. Again, man, Bitcoin to hit this 135K, Ethereum to hit 10K, 12K, 15K. Cardano to hit $10. Solana hit this $1,000 mark, I think. That's a lot of money to come in the next 2 months. I just don't know that money's out there. I kind of have this theory the reason Bitcoin's struggling so hard is because if it's just price in general and it's kind of boring, you know what I mean? Who's really wanting to buy Bitcoin? It doesn't have the same allure and hype it did in 2015. They see the $61,000 price target, and that's why things like we've had a nice run up of Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, because people legit think Shiba Inu can go to like even a penny or a buck, and they have no freaking idea that there's no chance of that ever happening. That even Dogecoin hitting $1 would have been amazing, right? It would have been so. This is not helping, Bitcoin reaching this 135K. So eventually, maybe the gears will shift, and that's the thing. People are going to FOMO in and out and around and about. Hey, I'm patient. I'm very patient. right? I'll be patient for years if I have to. And so far, the patience already paid off handsomely, and I continue to believe that it will. I will continue to buy the bulk of my portfolio the great coin. And I'm not just because I don't have Solana, I mean I don't think it's great. I also hear and think great things about XRP, I'll fall back at Terra Luna, Avalanche. There's many in here. Polygon. I mean, I don't hate it. Algorand. I know there's a huge Algorand army. There's a lot of nastiness around ICE. I mean, the name's not helping a bit. They have some interesting stuff in the works. I hear great things about Phantom. None of these I would be looking to buy. The only one I've mentioned so far that I'm not in that I would love to have in my portfolio would be Avalanche and Chainlink. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'm a fan anyway. Then we go down and we find Harmony One, right? Harmony One. I went all the way down, and Harmony One was in like 90, 100. I'm like, this is an amazing smart chain. So that's why this is my, I don't know, third or fourth biggest bag, and we've had a good ride up. Any thoughts on Baby Jewel? I don't even really know what that is. I like how there's no lockup on the Jewel reward holding. Bro, I've seen Baby Jewel mentioned. Actually, let me look at one chart real quick. I want to see total crypto. Let's see how we're having a little bit of a negative day after that pump yesterday, but we're still well above previous we're in total crypto market cap price discovery right now, so still looking very bullish. We'll have to see if we get a rebound. Did ETH come all the way back down to the fib? No, not yet. I don't know if we're gonna. We did come back to look at that, man. Maybe technical analysis does work, because I drew this trend line like back in February or March, and this was a very shitty, sucky time. It got back up to it once. Ooh, that's not a good sign, right? The last time it got back up in there, the wheels fell off. This time we need to go the other way. We need another blast off through it. We got a long way to go to hit $1,000. Tell you what. All right, Baby Jewel, man. I don't know anything about it. I've seen it, but I don't know what it is. Right? Is it in the documents? You earn Jewel rewards for just holding Baby Jewel. I think it's 4% distributed. How do you get? Do you have to buy Baby Jewel? Is it in the documents? I'm gonna let my rewards stack up for probably another day or two over here, and I'm gonna YOLO it back into that pool too. YOLO it back in. Jewels kind of holding up around 350 right now, so that's pretty impressive. How's my fuzz doing? That's not, unless I harvested it. What, Zach? What, bro? We don't know what are you coming at me sideways for? What do you mean? I must have either someone stole my fuzz. Oh no, that's $54. I need to put on my glasses. I thought that was $4. We don't really know what gold is either. What is that in relation to? You've got to be making that comment based on something I said earlier. I don't know what that's in reference. Yeah, we know what gold is. It's a metal. It's number something on the periodic chart of elements, somewhere around lead, isn't it? It's shiny. It's a supply and demand. I think Bitcoin's better. I used to be a gold chain kind of guy. Gold and I see it. I didn't even gold. There's gold in DeFi Kingdoms. Where's all this stuff coming from? I just been farming my jewels and having a couple babies here and there. All right, lore, gameplay. Where's the token? Summoning. These jewel token. They talk about the jewel token. I don't. They talk about gold. They talk about. I've seen or heard baby jewel mentioned somewhere, but how do you guys? You got to hang out in the chat to learn this shit. Are these like notes, updates, announcements? Yeah, I don't. It's been where? There's been gold forever. What are you talking in DeFi Kingdoms? What are you guys talking about? Where is the gold? Where? Buy baby jewel from the trader. All right. And then what? And then what? I do like the Halloween theme shit and the stuff that they added to the bank. I can't freaking wait, Wes. I can't freaking wait, dude. Like, what's the holdup? They run deep. All right, let's go back to the marketplace. Remember when I said I was going to wrap this up? You guys kill me. You could keep me on all day if I didn't have to go to work. Earn jewel by holding baby. There are going to be all kinds of... yeah. You can unlock your jewel, too. There's a way to unlock jewel faster, right? I need it in the documents, guys. Or, you know... Yeah, this is kind of frustrating. They got a big team. Why can't I read about it? And how did you guys learn this? Is it just like you hang out in the Discord and chat about it? Let's see what's going on in the DeFi Kingdom Discord. What is going on? Is my streaming bandwidth, ladies? DeFi Kingdom. Wait, that site doesn't work. What site doesn't work? Have you listened to bro AMA meetings? Give me no. I listened to like 5 or 10 minutes of one this weekend actually. Dude, I go to you for this alpha. I don't have all the time in the world to be an expert at all this stuff. Right? I just enjoy the game. If it's not in the documents or you guys don't tell me about it, or if I have to listen to AMAs, this is the type of stuff that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the adoption rate, right? They need to have like better. If you're listening out there in DeFi Kingdoms, you need to have better documents. You need to put the stuff into the game, like tutorials and I'm sure it's all coming. I know it's a lot. It's a lot, right? It's a lot. So I'm gonna give it time. All right, I really do gotta wrap this up. I gotta work in about 9 minutes. I hope you all have. Oh no, Rex. That's what you were getting the GCT dealt. That's where you get. Oh yeah. Well, I'm patient. I know, dude. Like I see the big vision. The big vision is I do think DeFi Kingdom's going to be successful. So at least I'm yield farming, right? But if you guys got some cool alpha, like if I'm doing something wrong, tell me. If I need to buy baby jewels, I'm going to have a hard time buying baby jewels. I'm going to want to DYOR it. But anyway, I hope you all have a lovely day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're pushing up on 1K, 1K subscribers. I'm excited about that. Like I said, I'll be back 6:25 STB there. Be square and have a great day. Peace.